Okay, good morning, or afternoon I should say, here. You made it here. It is Thursday, May 29th, I believe. We hiked in the Aqua de mile 454.5, I believe. Went to the hiker haven there, super place. A lot of hikers are using that facility, and it's a great facility. Lots of stuff for the hiker. We chose to come on into town. I don't even know where we're at. I guess we're part of Los Angeles. Isn't that where we're at, huh? I don't know. It's just a big city. I really don't know where we're at. But we chose to get a hotel room. We had a friend in the area named Cammie, and we wanted to meet with her and have dinner and meet her dogs. And so that's what we did. We had a really nice visit with her. Really appreciate her meekness. Other than that, we came here. We've taken 2 zeros. Good zeros too. I think Willow got some good rest, and we've got some good rest. Didn't really intend on taking them here, but I think after the last stretch, I think we'll pay off in the end. Taking a little rest here. We got a nice room, and I was just going to go over some of my gear. This isn't a gear review. I'm certainly not one to review gear, but this is kind of what I'm carrying. It's very similar to what I carry on the Appalachian Trail and the Florida National Scenic Trail. Pretty much the same. The main difference is the bag I'm carrying is a different bag in the pack. I carried a Natural Balance pack by Arn Designs, a company out of New Zealand. I carried their Natural Balance pack for the Florida Trail and the Appalachian Trail. Big pack, way bigger than what most people would need. But the pack I'm carrying now, real quick, it's a similar design. It's the Featherlight pack by Arn, A-A-R-N. I like it. It only has one stay, where the Natural Balance had 2. And no question, Natural Balance carried a heavier load more comfortably. And I think I pretty much got this pack at capacity. And it's served me fine, but I'm always leaving 7 to 9 liters of water every time I leave. That's just the way it's working. With a dog, you can't take any chances. So I think I got the pack at its capacity a lot of the time. So I would say it's not as comfortable as a Natural Balance, but that's not a knock on the pack. That's just strictly how I'm using it. And then on the pack, of course, I've still got Willow's little military lead here. I don't know if you can see that. 20-foot lead. Same lead that I used on the AT. I do keep her leashed at all times now. That's a whole other discussion. But we'll try to go through. I don't want to take too much time doing this. Just want to show you what I'm carrying. People have asked, so we'll see. The main gear, the pack. We're using the same tent. I got it in this compression sack, which is a waste. I'm going to go back to my original OP stuff sack, but it's the Copper Spur Yellow 3. Serves us well. Patty carries the poles. I carry the footprint in the tent. It works very well. As far as my bag goes, this is where me and Patty do differ. I got a Western Mountaineering 20-degree bag. It's a good bag. It's sub 2 pounds. It's light, and I sleep warm, so it serves me well. Patty has the Western Mountaineering. You see it over there, the green one's hanging there. That's the Western Mountaineering Versalite bag. She sleeps very cold, so even in this desert region, some of the nights are quite chilly. So she likes that bag. She'll use that bag for the whole trip. I'll use my 20 the whole trip, and so we differ in the bag area and the pack area. The pack she's carrying is a Cuben Fiber ULA circuit pack. It's a circuit, right, hon?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. Here it is, right here. So that's her pack. It's Cuben Fiber. Pretty high speed little pack. I really like it. I have really thought about going with it. I just got so much stuff. I don't know. But anyhow, she's got that pack. She likes it. It's served her. It's really doing well. And the people at ULA really fitted her well at the kickoff. And that's worked out good for her. So we differ there in the bag and the pack. As far as clothes go, what I have on, that's what I wear. my Dirty Girl gaiters right here. And then I use these Icebreaker. These are an ultralight light sock. I mean, they're very thin. So I have 2 pair of these. And then I have a little heavier weight. It's still a lightweight sock. And I have 3 pair. Those are Icebreaker. And I use these Solomon shoes. And these are the XT Wings 3. I wore them on the Florida Trail. And I got 1,300 miles out of them on the Florida Trail. That's probably too much. But that's what I got out of them. And we're almost at 500 with these now. So I'll be getting a new pair of these in Kennedy Meadows. There is a different shoe Solomon makes I may try out, even though I really like these wings. They're extremely, they breathe very well. And they do keep a lot of the dust out, but yet they're still very cool to me. I like them. And they got the quick laces on them, so they're good. You know, those are the XT Wings. Patty's wearing the same shoe. We both have the same shoe. And then I just got an Icebreaker 150 short sleeve top. I don't even know who. Just Nike shorts. I think these are Nike. Yeah. Really like the shorts. And then I got my camp shoes. My Vivo Barefoots. They're a different color because the one on the left, I lost the other one on the Appalachian Trail. The one on the right, I lost its mate on this trail, the PCT trail. But look here, I saved them. Now I have a matching pair. Isn't that awesome? So I think maybe I should try not to lose them. So those are my shoes, my clothes, and all the other clothes I have are in here. This little Cuban fiber stuff sack. And that's just the other 2 pair of socks. I have a Icebreaker 150 long sleeve top, little zip up top. It's light. And then I have 150 bottoms. Never wore the bottoms. Carried them all this way. I only wore the top in towns when I don't have anything else to wear. I have a pair of pants, just like an REI hiking type pants, ultralight. I mean, there's nothing much to them, and I very, very rare those either. Through the Poodle Dog bush I wore them, and then in town sometimes I wear them. I got a little towel in there. Just a small little piece of a ShamWow towel for drying off. But that's it. I don't have much in the way of clothing at all. And I haven't needed it. I've got more than I need really right here. And I think that's probably what I'm going to continue into the Saharas with low snowfall. So my other warm piece of gear is I have a Nuys puff jacket. It's like a puff sweater. It's a half zip. I got it overstuffed, so I think it weighs like 11 ounces, which is 10, 11 ounces. Great piece of gear by Nuys. I mean, I have carried this a lot of miles. I don't wear it much, so it makes a great pillow. But you know, I'm hoping in the high Saharas it'll serve me well. But it's extremely warm. I'm a warm. I sleep warm. I'm just warm-natured, so I don't need it that much. But I've been carrying it, and I'll carry that from Kennedy Meadows up into the Saharas as well. So that's it for clothing for me. And then, sorry for jumping all around here, but as far as the bag goes, I use this just a NeoAir. There you go, just a NeoAir mattress. Love it. And I'd take the puff jacket out of there for you and show it to you, but that's not going to do you any good. And the clothes either. Like I say, all of my clothes are mainly Icebreaker, wool, merino wool. Pretty simple kit, not much to it. Willow still has our little Z-Rest pad here that we unfold for her every night. Been carrying that. That's the entire Appalachian Trail, the whole Florida Trail, and now this trail. Sorry to bounce back and forth here with this, but we do carry these little ultralight umbrellas. Patty has one as well. And to be honest with you, we've used them, they're by Go Light. We've used them very little, but when we have used them, you're really glad you have them. So we'll hold on to that up through Kennedy Meadows, and then I think we'll probably let them go at that point. I haven't decided that yet, but we haven't used them that much. But there have been times when we're really thankful for that shade. As far as rain, of course, we don't use them for that. And as far as rain gear, still using the same Marmot coat that I wore. I've used it before the trail. PCT, good coat. I mean, to be honest with you, for me, and it is a Gore-Tex Pro, so it's not like some ultralight. It's a rain top. But it's my main warm weather piece of gear. Whenever I'm chilly, I always keep it on the outside of my pack. Whenever I'm chilly, that's what goes on. I just put it right over my 150 short sleeve, and I'm good to go in pretty cold weather. Of course, we'll maybe hit rain up north, so Washington, Oregon, that area, so it'll serve there. I'm not carrying rain pants. May get those sent to me at Kennedy Meadows. I haven't decided. And in one of the pockets here, I have a little rain shell that I use. Brand wise, it's a European style. I don't have it out right now, but here, hold on, I'll get it out. I'm gonna set the camera down. Oh boy, what a yeah, here you go. So they're just a little pack light by Gore-Tex. Well, that's not by Gore-Tex, but the company that I bought them from is called, let's see if you can see that. It's Extremities. There. That's the company I bought it from. And they're really nice. They're very light. It's just a shell. So, light and waterproof, and more importantly, again, windproof. So, we have that in combination with, as far as our hands go, Patty has the same thing. Little Smart Wool glove liners.
Mine are sewn up.
And Patty had to sew hers because for some reason she gets holes in her fingers. So that's that. We got that, and then we have a little OR. I don't remember what the actual nomenclature for the little mittens we have, but they're just an ultralight mitten by OR. And we put that over this, and then the rain shell over this. So it's just 3 pieces, very light, and it'll keep us warm. For my head, I just have a little Icebreaker 150 wool top. Right there. Why is that?
She got it.
Camera's not focusing. Oh, she got the message? Cool. Anyhow, just a little Icebreaker 150 top. That's Appalachian Trail, Florida Trail, and here. So that's it for the head. Oh gosh, I'm at 13 minutes. That's too long. So, hon, could you just hold that right here? You can see, because I want to try to show what's in here. I didn't really take this long. I'm going to jump through Willow real quick. So, come over here a second. So for Willow, same collar she used on the AT. My Roughwear, great collar. Headwater, I think is the name of it. Headwater collar, it's a great collar. Got her a new harness, same brand, still Roughwear. Harness has served us well. The other one was just wore out. Her little bandana. Her same Palisades pack by Roughwear. Great pack. She hasn't been carrying any weight, and we're hoping that she's going to be able to start helping out a little bit. We got some cream for her in here. There's just some things. Any medication for her is right in here. But that's her pack by Roughwear. And then she's got these new booties we just bought. And these are the Summit Treks, I believe is the name of them.
I'm kind of cutting off your head. I was trying to get
I don't need my head in there. I don't care.
All right.
It's gear.
Wouldn't want anybody to miss that face.
But these are by Roughwear again, and these are a new one. Our other ones were just slap wore out, and they were causing her a lot of abrasions on her dew claws and on her toes. So they're protecting the pad, but they're causing other problems. These seem to be better because this strap here is a little higher and it's above the dew claw, but yet they still are rubbing her raw in certain areas. But you know, there's no perfect remedy. Having to wear booties for 20-25 miles a day is tough on a dog. But so we alternate back and forth. Booties one day, booties off. She has those booties. Those are her new booties, and I like them. I really like them. They're by Roughwear and they're good. And these are little Roughwear socks. So yes, we put the socks on and then we have some tape we tape around and it keeps the sock up. And they seem to be working really well. She totally tolerates them, which is great. And then here's a little rough water, a little bowl. Again, by Roughwear. Great little collapsible bowl for backpacking. It's super. And she thinks that's hers. She knows that's hers. So that's her bowl. As far as food, feeding her the same food, all packaged out in 1 cup serving sizes. So we know how many calories she's getting each day. And this is by Origin. It's a company out of Canada. And so most days she'll eat 4 of these bags a day, 4 1 cup servings. And then we supplement that with another product by Origin. It's a freeze-dried raw food. We use these as a treat, a training treat, supplement her diet. They're great. They're really loaded with calories. And so we use this. It's also a good way to fake her to drink water real quick. She doesn't always want to drink water when we leave camp. We may not see water for 20, 30 miles. So we need her to load up. And she may not want to drink. She wants to drink at a stream maybe 3 miles into the day. Well, on Appalachian Trail, the Florida Trail, that was almost every day. Not on this trail. So I'll crumble some of that up in her water to get her to drink the water. She wants to get to the freeze-dried food, so she drinks the water up, and there you go. We fake her into drinking a liter, which is awesome. So I think that's pretty much, well, okay, then I carry this for Willow. This is her little kit. And it's quite heavy, maybe it's overkill. I carry a little jacket for her. I think this is called the Cloud Chaser. Again, it's by Roughwear. It's got a water-resistant top to it. And then kind of a stretchy material around the body. She only wears this on, cold days when we're hiking. For the tent, if it's really cold, she's usually warmed by us because she sleeps in between us. She has a little sleeping bag. We haven't got that yet. It's a mountain hardware bag cut in 2 and then the zipper redone for a dog. So it's like a little baby bag that she can crawl inside of. Of course, we haven't had temperatures that cold up to this point, so we haven't needed to use it. She also has a little puff jacket by Roughwear. It's a synthetic puff jacket. But this, so far on this trail, this is all we've used, is a Cloud Chaser. Then also just some other things some people might think are a bit overkill. But real quick, this is when you hike with your dog, can't take any chances. Got a pair set of socks for her, some adhesive type tape. It kind of bonds to itself, so it makes good wraps. We try to wrap her dew claw down to keep it from getting irritated. Some gauze for the same purpose, the little toe rubs and the dew claw rubs. Some more tape. This is a little, it sticks much better than this. So this is what we use this to keep the socks up. And then there's some needles in here, and that's for an IV pack we carry for her. Whole IV setup. The vet Big Bear leg helps us with this. And so we carry a 1 liter IV type solution, a saline solution for her, in case she ever got into a heat exhaustion situation. We watch her so closely, I would think that would not happen, but I'm not taking any chances. So I can quickly, put a liter of water into her. That might make the difference. Hopefully that will never happen, but we're prepared if it does. And so that's her little kit there. And let's see. Oh, well, and she's got some more keep her medications in here. So this is just like, I'm just rambling on her. But this is like my bag that it's another Cooper fiber bag. I just put a lot of stuff in here. So we'll go through it real quick. This is my electronics. So, of course the camera's on there. And real quick, what is the brand? It's a Sony RX102. It's a killer camera. I really like it. Patty's using the Sony, I can't think of the nomenclature of it right now, but it's the model I used on the AT and the Florida Trail. It's a great camera too, so she's using that one. Hand-me-down. I carry a little Mophie charger. Recharges our phones about twice. I know some of this could be bounced, but I'm not bouncing. This is for the camera to charge the batteries. I got a little headset with some music. Never listened to it yet, but I got it. I got some spare batteries for the camera and some memory cards, 32 gig memory cards for the camera, and a spare battery, AAA, and that's mainly for my pump. So that's that. That's the electronics end of it. And Patty's carrying less, but she's carrying a headset and what?
I don't know if I would say it's less. Just
Your
as much,
electronics?
except for not the Mophie.
Oh dear.
Come on.
Anyhow,
You're
this is
taking
my
too
diabetes
long.
kit.
Remember the guy on the AT that said...
You're not making it shorter. So this is my diabetes kit. I've got a bottle of insulin plus a spare, needle, some swabs and things like that. Just strictly for my diabetes. This is also for my diabetes. It's just infusion sets, a roll of glucose tablets, a glucagon kit in case I'm really in trouble. That will never happen because my wife probably will choose not to use it and just let me drift away to La La Land.
Oh, that's not true.
Glucose strips.